Hello, I'm Michael, and today I welcome you to a new series of Let's Play Civilization 5 using the Vox Populi Mod. So, we're gonna do things a little bit differently today, and it's sort of because I'm feeling just a little bit tired of doing this and playing this game. I've been playing it for years, and I've got I think I'm over 8,000 hours now. So, first we're gonna do it differently, and then in the future I might just not do it at all, or might do something different. Recently there was this new game, Milae, which sort of got shown was available to be played on Steam, and the full version is going to come out. Or I might just try something different, or maybe I'm just going to leave it altogether. So, but for the time being, we're going to play as Poland. A unique ability is a free social policy in classical era even, and every other one after that. And when we get to ideology, we get 2 free tenets instead of 1. Unique unit is the replacement lancer, is the winged hussar. Got some extra combat strength, and I think it's got an extra movement as well. And force defenders to retreat. I'm not even sure if I like that. I just want to kill things, right? And then just to go with that, we got a replacement stable, which gives some bonus culture, extra horse, and 15 XP for mounted melee units, which is actually quite good. I quite like lancers. But as I said, we're going to play a tradition game, no matter what happens here. And it's not even because I think Poland are best suited for a tradition game. And there might be other civs which are better. Arabia, Egypt. And there's 2 or 3 others that get sort of bonus to great person generation. You got Ethiopia, who's sort of quite culture faith heavy in the beginning. I don't know. We just play. So we got a startling occasion. That up here is a lake as it goes. It's not entirely brilliant, but we might get a quick start, and then I thought there is lots of plains and stuff here. So we might get some horses and cattle and deer and stuff, and there's also a pantheon that goes with it. And I haven't used that one for a long time. It's the God of the Open Sky or something. So with that in mind, I'm sort of willing to have a go at this. And this is actually the very first starting location I rolled, so it sort of tells you a little bit where my mind is as far as that game is concerned. But even so, let's try and play properly, do the best we can. And then, God knows, maybe in a week I'll feel differently about the game. And I think we'd like to go with a religion, so we're gonna start shrine first, and it's actually good we're starting on a hill. We get a free in one town, we got another one straight after. Incense, it's good and bad. I'll tell you what is good about it. Good is that you get a culture when you put a plantation on that. It's also quite good if you want to have high faith output. You get a monopoly, you get +2 faith, and it's bad because you can get it on shitty little desert towns like this here. So, there's a ruin already, good. So let's move. And as for strategy, I have in fact been thinking about that just a little bit. So, first of all, we want to go animal husbandry. We're gonna need calendar for herbalists to improve the what's it called, the incense. But I think we can afford to go with this one here. And if we do have a few of those towns, it would be good that we can get worker out early and get some town improvements. Even so, the lake is actually longer, we should just see. I don't like the lake pantheon though. It's sort of food and production in one faith, something like that, but it doesn't give culture a science, and that sort of brings me to the tech path afterwards. I think we get a free tenant when we reach classical, and I think I'd like to sort of, after that, beeline to writing. We need all those things that we need anyway. And then if we're lucky, super lucky maybe, we might get the great library. It's not often you get it. That sort of depends on who is in the game. But it's sort of got a policy requirement, which is 4. And because we sort of instantly get one here, and depending on how things work out before that, we might actually be in a position to build that. I should probably get a council early and to get some extra signs, and then go for the calendar after, then trade into writing. If we got a nasty neighbor, we might have to rethink the whole strategy. And then I sort of think we might have to focus on science as ever, but because we get the extra policies, maybe culture is not quite as important as it usually is. There's another rune. Let's stick away from the coast for the time being, and well, I hope we can get around here. It looks like it might be the end of the lake. We can go here and here. Oh, that is actually pretty decent. We're gonna get some promotions out of that. Get some money. And that looks like a floodplain. Okay, cool. That means we can get around here a little bit quicker. Incense free. 4, 5 already, so they're close by. I'm gonna get those 2, and then it's always the question, do you go for the one where you can embark? Or do we take scouting first? I think we're gonna stick to land for the time being, so we can afford to take this, and I'm gonna need 2 turns to get there. Oh, hello. Another instance, and more desert. That's maybe not ideal. It could be okay though. If we play tradition, so usually I go for about 5 cities maybe. And that was mining. Okay, it's not on the path to where we want to go, but the well is a really good building, so we can. Oh, yeah. Are you quite finished? Friendly. Let's see about that. Oh, we're gonna steal that of him? And that is actually also pretty good. Okay. Okay. So, where does he come from? Over here? Coffee must be his luxury. That goes all the way to here, and we've got incense on that side. Okay. So this might have to be our city here. Do we get here quickly? We don't. It is an oasis. Actually, that's pretty neat. Production boost. That is not bad. That finishes the shrine. And then turn 32 of 3 we get our pantheon. Unless we get like an event. Or by the way, as for the settings, oh what? We get Attila and Genghis Khan as neighbors. Yeah, goodbye. Back.
Even brute beasts and wandering.
Oh, and another free check. No, that is good. Trapping. Trapping is on the path to where we want to go. Settings. Same as always. Absolutely the same. DT, standard pace, standard map. Chill barbarians. They want a slinger already. I was just gonna say, how far do we want to go? Well, enough to get a rune. Okay, let's have a look. How is our luck? I'm not afraid. There's a horse in range of the capital. There's gonna have to be a city up here. There's 3 copies of incense. Cattle over there. Oh, is that it here? Seriously? Got like the Great Plains and got some bison on it. Oh. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Fountain of Youth, the ruin. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. In fact, we've been quite lucky. So, pottery first. And get settlers out. "15 culture. And another one of... Oh, where did we find that rune? Seriously, okay. So we're gonna get more promotions, and that guy again. That's like deja vu from the last game where he was like to the northwest of us. Do we quickly want to check over here, or do we go straight for the rune? We sort of got desert movement, let's just use that here. Up here it's looking pretty... Oh, look at that. This town is a bit shit. And the same, the marble on the desert. But there is gonna be a cool city location up here. Even sort of protected from that side. Egypt got copper. A bonus, a building bonus to a Civ that's got a wonder building bonus. Great. We haven't got any workers on. Let's go a little bit further. And let's get this one first because we need it. And we can get another one. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe we go this way here through the forests and then over there. Cahokia 6 Mongolia, okay. End of land. Babes. Oh, China. I got some bad memories of China in this game. Okay, we're gonna go back to this guy. I wonder, and it wasn't a quest. City state, cool. So... Totally lodge. Get a slinger. I'm gonna need a slinger anyhow. Nothing else we could donate it here. We get 90 gold and about 36 influence. Okay, let's get in the water. I don't know if he can. Can't. Can hop on top of mountains so we can go here. The different pyramids. Crazy. So calendar so we can improve things. Gold. Excellent. No more ruins over here. What is going on? So, tradition, of course, you want food. You want tons of food. In fact, lakes are not ideal for tradition. And quite early on, they're not bad. Fish towns are good. Other than that, it's sort of floodplains, which are best. You work maybe a maximum of 2 food towns, but the rest you want to have improvements or even great person improvements. How long till you get that? Just have a look now. Wheel, calendar. So I don't want to get the worker out too early. So we can maybe get the granary. And could pay for it. And I could have taken it last turn. Missed it. So let's go tradition and then we're gonna go sovereignty next. Get some extra faith and work the artist if we can. Is that another bit of land here? No. And 2 extra pop. Order and 5. I'd like to work those 2 towns. In fact, I changed my mind here. You can go for the settler immediately. I forgot about the 2 extra pop there. Granary is not gonna make it better. It's bound to be a camp here somewhere. Holland. Hope there's some islands and things here. Holland, Holland, Holland. So Attila is over here. Egypt. Holland up to Mongolia. Where's Mongolia? We need to find them anyhow. And is Mongolia here? Let's just send one guy back as an escort and he can wait here. Production, that's production towards the settler. It's actually cool. And yeah, I might want to jump onto that hill before I decide where I go. 2 turns, good. Could actually get an alliance, but it's shit. Okay. Ancestor worship. We got my settler. Or I should do. Calendar in 12. Let's get the council quickly. And then a worker, and that should sort of be pretty good. There's Stonehenge, Ramses, Wonder Spammer. Where do we go here, by the way? Down here is pretty shit. Do we hop onto a hill here and have that as a natural barrier protection against Attila? And then another city further up? Oh. Ireland? Oh. Just get 7 XP from that. Yep, cool. Confirm in 2, and then we can cut the episode. I like asking you guys what you would do. And okay. We'll go any further here. Let's just have a look here. Even if I was going to be super aggressive, I don't think I'd settle here. Attila is pretty nasty neighbor early in the game. You can spam out those horse archers and really harass you, and it's a long way to reinforce. Is that the best town here, or do we go one up? I'd have one floodplain to work. That is a hill, another one. And then more importantly is the next city up here. If you want to grab the marble, it have to be on the sheep tile. Yeah, that also brings us to the pantheon question, which is going to be next turn. So for now, I think if we settle here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this one better? Oh, that's actually a superb town here. Incense on the floodplain. And then we could go anywhere up there. I think once we go into classical, we get signs of the Fountain of Youth. Let's just have a look here. Doesn't it tell me? It's from food anyhow. But I might want to get those 2 tiles first. If you want to get the monopoly. I'd hate to pay for this tile. I think we can go here and somewhere up there. We don't want to be too close together when we're playing tradition. Our borders should expand quite nicely. And we want to cover as much area as we possibly can. Sort of Martin Fensker always used to do 7 tile distances, so that nobody could settle in between. And don't subscribe to that. Just as sort of as a rule. I think you should still settle the best spots. So let's send that guy up. And I forgot again. Can I cheat? Yes. Yeah, it's too late, I think. Do we go on land here? Do we carry on? Let's carry on. Okay. So we're gonna settle here anyhow. Shrine first. I'm gonna pay for the shrine, I think. It's just as a tradition, it's just a little bit hard sometimes. And then I think it should be alright in 4 turns or so. We can pay for a worker over here. And then improve those 2 instance tiles. May have to pay for this one. It's actually worth paying for. It's a pretty good tile. In fact, I'm gonna pay for it now. Because we're gonna recover part of that money. And then we've got... Oh, I thought that was an instance as well. Did I miscount it earlier? So we got 5, 6, 7... Actually pretty close by. So I think I want to settle the wonder next and then the city here to grab the monopoly. And as for the pantheon, it's actually pretty good timing up to half an hour. Let's have a look then. Yeah, we're not gonna have any mines on resource tiles anyhow. Good of all creation. It's actually a thing you could almost always take. It gives you a pretty quick start, especially in the capital. And once every pantheon's been founded, you get 4 signs, and even if you build a council in the library, you will not get that. We got a commerce. I've used it. It's a pretty good progress swing. There is a lot of stone about. So here and up here, there's tons of it. Maybe not the best. We're not going to improve them anytime soon. God of the Open Sky. That's the one sort of secretly hoping for. +3 gold from pastures, and it's going to be quite a while before we get them. Only the next city. I think we're going to get the settler after the worker here. I'm pretty certain. It's going to be like, I don't know, 10, 20... Until we get here and start working, it's going to be like 30 turns before we start benefiting from that. And I'll be working like a lake tiles and not plains across the tiles, so it's a little bit difficult. It's not going to be the sea. Tundra is not a thing. Granaries. No culture, no. In fact, I would like to get some signs. In fact, I don't have to comment all of them. I mean, you can have a read through it. I'm sort of tempted by something. You can tell me what you think of it. I've used it before, and I'd quite like the Goddess of Wisdom. And could have sort of a little bit of a special strategy where we work the markets in the cities quite early. If we have some food and grow quickly, it should be a given here and here with the lake. What about up there? We got an oasis and we got some floodplains. I don't know how we'll be working them. Weizen is food, the lodge as well. But I think I'm gonna leave it as it is, because we're gonna grow. And then when we're up to 6 pop and building a settler, I'm gonna start working the court chapel here. If I do it now, it's gonna take 11 turns. I'd like to grow before I build a settler. So we could do that, and then get calendar into trade, into writing, and then we'll have a little bit of extra science. So we have to build a market pretty early here to make that work. You guys can let me know in comments. And Spirit of the Desert. Wouldn't be so bad up here, but not immediately. A couple of towns, no more. Again, no culture and science. Now, I don't like pantheons, or sometimes you get sort of a luxury that give you like a monopoly bonus of 2 science, like for oranges and stuff. Or so I don't know. Let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for watching. All the best. Until next time. Bye bye.